Too bad we don't pay anyone to begin with. And our first match tonight is Whimby Flavortown versus Adam Gamage and Dinner 145. Do you have any biases for this match, Mr. Oro?
I'm willing to see how each team is able to team combo with each other, because Kragg is definitely one of the best characters in doubles right now.
Oh, not just one of, I believe he is the best character in doubles right now, given his survivability. Maybe if Adam didn't forward smash his teammate. But
Ooh, that DI.
Never mind it. Kragg doesn't have great survivability if you just DI like that. But if you ask me, I put my money down on Mr. Gamage and his partner, and no, that's not because there's some commentary bias going on. So
interesting offstage. Wow.
I think both of these teams are really good because one, Kragg is the best doubles character, but as someone who is fiends for doubles, these two characters work exceptionally well together, not only because Shovel Knight and Kragg have a way to interact with each other's objects that they create, but also in doubles, characters who do long combos like Eliana or so they're very prone to having their combos interrupted by the other two people on the other team, by the other person on the other team. So with SK, because forward smash is so strong and it's so fast, it can catch people off guard, and it's just a really quick way to kill. So it kind of takes forward smash and neutral from a meme to to something that actually packs a punch.
I think the pairing of Clairen and anyone is a pretty good doubles team. As someone who plays Clairen in doubles with synthesis, I love being able to kind of get my tippers and seeing what my partner can follow up on, because they're in so much hit stun. You have a decent amount of time with your partner to kind of communicate and say, oh hey, we can set up for something here, or we can get the kill here if I tipper them.
Goodbye, Adam. But yeah, not just that, but Clairen's ability to put down an energy field and her partner can still just... That's quick game one right there, but her partner can still use their projectiles or set play inside Clairen's energy field is an invaluable resource to have.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, game one going to Whimby and Flavortown. It looks like we're shifting gears to Diner 145 moving to the Olympia. Now this is going to be a toxic team combo.
They decided to cringe bend.
Oh, anyone who spot me knows I know that
BSD. So unfortunate.
Mr. Gamage has not been able to keep his stocks very much, and if you're playing Kragg, that's what you want to be doing. Everyone wants to be keeping their stocks, but Kragg, you're the heaviest guy. Oh
My goodness!
Goodbye, Whimby. Yeah, I think Olympia is also one of the uncontested best doubles characters because she just has up B and she can put people in crystal. And if you ask me, if you're gonna pop your crystal, it's better to get your teammate in someone than to get no one at all.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my personal opinion. I know that's kind of the chaotic mindset, but ooh, excellent save from
that was a very good save. I completely agree. Especially since he did not have a pillar there. That was the last option that he had. The double up B!
Yes, sir.
We know all about that.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say one of the strengths that is coming from Whimby and Flavortown is just how, well, in the previous game, but also kind of the beginning of this one, is just how well they set the pace for the match, where they have a bit more control. They're able to slow it down. They're able to, on average, hold on to their stocks for a bit longer. But ever since the Olympia switch with the up Bs in neutral, that move is kind of hard to DI, especially if you're really high up.
Oh yeah, it's definitely probably one of the hardest moves to DI in the game.
As someone who used the dark arts for a long time, when you're up against an Olympia who's up B happy, one of the best ways to really know how to DI it is just to look at your positioning and relativity to where getting hit. Like right there, the Clairen could have survived.
Mhm.
Ooh, this
Ooh,
is
that was
spiraled out of control for Adam and Diner, but if you were that Clairen in that situation, you would have wanted to DI down and in, because if you're really up high, DIing up is sure to kill you, and
Oh, yeah.
if you're that close to the corner, your DIing out would have killed you. Though, if you're somewhere like mid-screen, but at the very top, you'd want to DI down and out in most cases. Also,
Right.
very good game too from Whimby and Flavortown.
Yeah, they definitely looked like they were in a little bit of trouble at like the
Yeah.
first half of the game, but now they
Yeah.
brought it back well.
They have a strong start. That middle was a bit shaky, but they were able to close it out in the end better than Adam and Diner were able to. Now let's see Rockwall. This is much scarier. This stage is already very volatile in singles, but in doubles, with how shaky the camera can be sometimes if you're separated from your partner, it can be so hard.
The volatility is increased tenfold here
there we
because
go.
he's already dead. Already dead.
That's Rockwall, baby.
Oh wow. Well, everybody's off stage. It's quite terrifying. But I definitely agree in terms of I don't think matchups matter on this stage because both of you die so early, and in doubles it's like I said, increased an obscene amount because of how fast you literally die.
There is one matchup. Oh, goodbye, Adam. But there is one matchup that I think is like I'd never want to go to the stage against this character, but they rarely appear in doubles anyway. It's Eliana.
I love Rockwall as Ellie. It's so funny.
I love banning Rockwall against Ellie. Oh, there goes that top. Small top also.
All right, red team coming alive this game. They said, no, we gotta take them to our home. We gotta take them to the rock wall.
Diner doing a just surviving for so long. He's at 226.
26. What a stop! Oh my goodness.
Olympia isn't even that heavy.
She's not, but she feels that way.
Oh.
He died at the up throw?
Yep, died everything eventually. Ooh,
good roll read from Adam there. Oh!
Mr. Gamad, you can't be doing
what an
that.
interaction!
Ooh. So, word on the street from Adam himself, I hear Diner is a pretty good player, so holding their own should be no issue at all. I like the idea of covering the space, but against Kragg, it's not very reliable.
As a double connoisseur, in this like 2v1 situation with Olympia as your teammate, would you agree that it's better to like place the crystal in this situation so you can get a better team combo?
Like putting the crystal down top?
Yes.
Mm.
In like off-stage situations, like if they're already off-stage and you have it placed over there, your teammate can kind of force them in that position.
It depends on how involved or how passive your teammate is. If you have a more passive teammate who just wants to cover what you don't cover, then yes, that would have been a very good play. But with how proactive Adam is at trying to be in the edge guard as well, even though I said just earlier, it's better to pop your teammate and your opponent, but if you're already in a situation that's so in your favor like that, might as well just play it safe.
Yeah. This stage.
I love Merchant Port.
Where's the estuary supremacy? Come on now.
Alright.
We don't stand Merchant Port in this house.
Merchant Port and Estuary are just both fine. So, I think Merchant Port is actually preferable in doubles if you know how to take advantage of the very bad doubles camera.
Oh yeah,
without a wall and just being unable to see, if you can just better block out vision, edge guarding becomes so hard, but also recovering becomes even harder. Especially if you're on the blue team, because your outline does kind of. I know, like it's usually that was bad 40i, but maybe it was a bit too hard. But especially if you're like on the blue team using a blue skin, which is what you're probably gonna do, it becomes even harder to see yourself. Like, not impossible. Great save by Adam there with the rock shards in the back air. But killed his teammate by taking away the pillar that he could have wall jumped off of. We haven't gotten to unfortunate SD from dinner time, but with how Adam is sitting at 3 stocks right now, it's very negligible. Something to keep in mind in doubles is if your partner is stock tanking, the hitbox extension.
That was amazing.
Great taunt. Uh-oh. Adam looking for blood. But
You smelled
yeah.
blood in the water.
Excellent control from both these players right now.
I completely agree. I love the option coverage there. If Flavortown just so happened to roll, then Olympia would have been, or Diner would have been able to cover that roll. And if they happened to like jump, then Adam was there to cover that option too.
Getting a bit rowdy with the uppies, I'm here for it. But yeah, even if Diner was to somehow die here, it would still be better to just take the top stock because a 2v1 situation is better than a 1v1 situation, even with stock advantage. Yeah, excellent game 4. And looks like we're heading to game 5. I wonder what stage we're gonna see.
Hope it's Forest Floor.
Forest floor? Ooh, looks like we're heading to Julesville. I don't know how beneficial Forest floor would be for Clairen, Kragg though, because due to the nature of the character's recoveries and with how easy it is to manipulate the doubles camera, especially on that stage because of how large it is, you're running a very dangerous game of just getting your recoveries stuffed out by random stuff you didn't even see coming. Sorry to... Great force smash. I think every game, either Adam or Diner have force smash. Ooh, 2 rocks at play.
The item, I love the item play from Kragg.
In theory, as long as there's 2 Kraggs on the screen, there are infinite rocks. Ooh.
Oh, exactly.
That was really great option coverage right there because, as you can see, Diner was charging the up smash, which would have killed anyway if it connected, but Adam just coming in with the forward air, just completely schmixing the DI, causing a really early death there. Yeah, right now, Diner the only one holding on to his first stock. Ooh, Adam going kind of crazy with that. Ooh.
Adam in a very good position here.
That was a crack stuff. Ooh, that would have been so fun. It looked like the Olympia uppie wasn't breaking the rock, and it would have just shot her straight back downward if a pillar wasn't there.
That was insane.
So any Kraggs out there, it looks like you can do the rock gimp on Olympia. Ooh. Goodbye,
I'm talking
Diner.
about Diner matching uppie when the rock was right above them, wobbling Whimby off the side. That was
That's really funny.
crazy.
Ooh, failed save there. Ooh.
Wow.
Excellent pickup off the uppie. You have so much time to just react to follow up off of that uppie. That's what else makes it so good in doubles. Not only because it's harder to punish, but also it's so easy to follow up off of. Especially if you're like double Olympia, you can just do uppie into uppie. It's
Very
really
well
messed
done.
up. Yeah,
Great comeback.
yeah. Congratulations to Mr. Imagine, Diner. That set started kind of rough for them, but the Olympia switch definitely paid off.
Oh yeah. I think even after the nerf, I still think that Olympia is in the upper echelon of the characters.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I wonder who we have next. That sounds rough. Zaro in doubles, how do you
Bubble
punish?
play.
How do you punish? I
Uh,
guess with two people, it's easier to whiff punish, but also with another person defending the whiffer.
hmm.
I'll have to think. I think Orcane is pretty solid in dubs. Kind of very solid for like the same reasons that Kragg is solid. Good survivability, great damage, kills mad early. But Orcane also has the special trait of when he's out, he can still be active in the battle if he left a puddle down. With him being the only one who can act after being out of the game.
I'm telling you, Dan literally gave that character everything.
Dan's vision. Something I've started saying is, whenever there's something wacky that happens on stream, or like something that just really interacted in a way that it shouldn't have interacted, Dan's finger. Dan's finger